I can't.
Man, I'm not trying to hear no sob story for this nigga, bro. Yeah, yes, I'm mad. Yes, you can't tell I'm mad, bro. I'm heated. Hooked it. We went in that. Hooked this. I'm talking about salt. I'm talking about salt, pepper, goddamn season all, goddamn garlic powder, 350 on the oven. Stick that bitch in the oven, take his ass out, chop his ass up, and eat it. Balls. I don't know how else to put it, man. If you clicking on these videos, you missing episodes, bro, and you liking what you seeing, just go watch the other ones, bro, first. Go watch the other ones first, cause you missing out. You missing out on a lot is happening at one time. A lot is happening in these last 4 videos. A lot done happened, bro. This is the 4th one. This is gonna be a lot in this one too. Just by going off of what happened in the previous. Hey, do me a favor, man. If you are new to the channel and you know what I'm saying, looking for new people to watch, check me out. Check out my channel. Check out the rest of my content. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you know what I'm saying, what you would like to see. Comment that down below. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's free of charge. It don't cost nothing. We trying to work hard every single day so we can. I'm not gonna stop regardless. I'm not gonna stop. So you might as well hop on while you can. What we gonna do on the like button today? What we gonna do on the like button? I'm gonna need for y'all to all my United States smash. There you go. That's that's that. Yeah. Hell yeah. All might smash. Hell yeah. All right, so now we back. We gotta get on the couch. They told us to take a nap, take a rest before we go see Ehara. We about to go see Ehara. We about to go talk to him, let him know we on to they ass, boy. I'm the best detective in the town. I'm top dog. How many times have I had to tell y'all this gameplay, this series? I'm top dog. Time for Sorry-san and me to interview Ehara. Better take a cab to Tokyo Detention Center. Nah, that's crazy. Let's go see what he's talking about now. Let's get right. Lock in.
So, you're recommending an appeal? I have that right?
Yeah, you call. What?
Did some new evidence come to light?
Yeah, you're done.
Yui Mamiya told us some things, like how you faked your alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. You wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well,
your goal
Be
was
too
to avenge
relaxed,
your
bro.
son
We're not
and
gonna get him.
humiliate the law on a grand scale.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ehara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grasped?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent, as far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal, and we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth.
God damn!
A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
Yes,
On
bro.
the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m., you were in Ijincho, not Tokyo.
Baloney. I was
Baloney.
relaxing at home.
Except that you weren't.
Oh?
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity if you were at home, which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right? You and Kawana's former student staked out Mikoshiba's house until he left. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho, which would later become a murder scene. Every bone on Mikoshiba.
What do you want from me? Bro.
Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his death, it's no wonder you'd go that far. You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror. There's no
Seen his
way
finger,
you'd
bro?
go, and I'd put my money on that.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play? Even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous little story.
What? Bro. I'll use a piece of evidence to show what he did next after beating Mikoshiba. Beating Mikoshiba, I mean, this is the only thing, right?
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba,
Quite a home video.
Without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. You tossed the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba and Ijincho.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of whom belonged to Jin Kawana, the handyman in Ijincho. Or maybe you know him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Wow, man. Damn.
With Kawana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the undergarments she had prepared.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f—
The police would later discover the trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station. After that, Mamiya and Kawana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kawana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased after him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kawana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without anyone noticing. Kawana handed you the transit card used to pass the ticket.
This was an
Just
excellent
one
play,
piece
though.
of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m.
These niggas,
And
these
right
niggas got
after the
this down to
swap,
the T.
Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public outcry was very clear.
Is he
As
gonna
a result,
confess?
despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a fitting punishment for someone so heinous. Even as your lawyer, I felt the same.
Have some confidence in yourself, Shirosaki-sensei. The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you all laid out the evidence in court and found me guilty. I'm in no position to doubt you, and I've long accepted the ruling that Toshiro was never bullied. There's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law. Right? That's all I can do, right?
Yeah,
I
get
know what you're
back.
trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't, right?
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even happened. School, the teachers, and yes, the court. They all dismissed the reason he died.
You get mad, get mad.
That's when Kawana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kawana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say, Ehara-san?
There shouldn't have been any evidence of Mikoshiba's bullying. Who told Ehara the truth? Did your son tell you he was bullied? Did Kawana tell you about the bullying? Did you discover the bullying online? Did Sawa tell you what happened? Realistically, for the most part, Sawa Sensei could have been Sawa Sensei. Oh yeah, let's go with Sawa Sensei.
Was Sawa-sensei the one who told you the truth? She was the only person Toshiro-kun confided in. You had to have heard it from her, right?
Nearly hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about the bullying. But only to her old teacher over the phone. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kawana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei had been muzzled by both the homeroom teacher and the lawyer. That was the proof of Toshiro's bullying I'd wanted all throughout the trial. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I finally understood. They pushed my boy over the edge.
Was there no other evidence of the bullying? Like a diary of Toshiro-kun's or something of the sort?
Nothing. Toshiro never talked to me or my wife about the bullying. And that was probably all.
Dad.
He was bullied in middle school, too. Kids would throw his pencil case around or hide his books. When I heard about it, I chewed him out. They walk all over you because you're weak.
Nigga, this is your fault.
I told him.
You didn't help him, bro. Dad, man. Dad, bro. I'm not trying to, bro. This nigga, Dad, he's an human. Bro, come on, bro. So you killed Miko Shiba when realistically it's your fault. Bro literally told you he was getting bullied. You told him that you're weak and grow his spine?
Wrong approach.
Yeah. I can't.
Man, I'm not trying to hear no sob story for this nigga, bro. On me, I'm not trying to hear no sob story for him, man. This, bro. If I had a son and he came to me and told me he was getting bullied, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, bro, God damn, you weak. You need to get a spine. You need to get stronger. You be a man. Hell no, man. That dude was young, bro. That little, bro, he was young, bro. Probably a freshman in high school. You know what I'm saying? Shit just looking crazy. A lot happening going from middle school to high school. And your parents, bro, you're supposed to be able to come to your parents to talk to them about anything. Anything, bro. He tried to come to him, tell him he was getting bullied. Nigga told him, you weak, bro. Like, you tell your own son that. If he weak, if anything, it's your fault that he weak. If you think he weak, take him to the gym, bro. Let him get big. Teach him how to fight, defend himself, bro. You ain't doing nothing but telling him this.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Bro, it's pit. I don't know, bro. It's over with.
For him to.
I'm not trying to hear no sob story, bro.
I'm sure he felt ashamed about it. And I should have listened when he pleaded for help.
I'm not trying to hear no sob story for you,
I
clown.
should have told him I was proud of his bravery. But instead, I pushed him away.
Trash. Garbage.
Trash!
And Toshiro tried to make sure he never showed weakness to us again.
It was too late.
No matter how much pain he was in.
That's crazy, bro. He literally told you he
I
was
went to a
getting
private
bullied.
school out in Yokohama because he hated living with me. But in the end, he still suffered.
And that's why you didn't hesitate to unleash hell on Miko Shiba.
It's crazy. Took the blame on Amigo Shiba when it's
Say
his
so.
fault, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, yes, I'm mad. Yeah, you can't tell I'm mad, bro. I'm heated.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Yeah, so I was going at this being angry for about 3 minutes, so I cut out a lot of this. What can I say? I was immersed. It's his fault, bro. He took his anger out on somebody else when he should have took it out on himself. He still won't admit to murdering Miko Shiba. Must be killing him not to.
So the first time Kawana showed up was when he let you listen to the phone call with Sawa-sensei, right?
Yes. He approached me and asked me if I still wanted justice for my son. I was in uniform when he came to me too. Very bold. But it paid off. I owe him a debt of gratitude. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals like Goshiba, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they lost to bullying.
That's crazy.
He'd tell them that simply being branded a bully wasn't enough. He promised to deliver
Bro, they killing kids.
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, laws would cease to serve their function. If the law isn't fair to everyone, no one will obey it. The law is only able to help the powerless because it can't be swayed by money, force, or anything else.
Then tell me, what's the solution when the law fails to punish someone who laughs in its face? To overlook those the law won't judge is to abandon those the law couldn't protect.
To
Still
render
don't like you,
justice
bro.
with confidence, you require sufficient evidence.
Some of the victims' families refused Kawana's offer of revenge, telling him it would be unforgivable. But even after rejecting his offer, not a one reported Kawana-san to the police. Do you understand what that implies? Whether you follow through with revenge or not, Kawana-san presents a solution that resonates with people.
Man, that shit don't resonate with me.
Being that the law is unfair and imperfect. Am I wrong about that?
You're not wrong about that, but
No, you're not.
you
But we're fighting
responded
to make it
terribly.
as fair as we can. Laws have to change until they are perfect.
They don't change fast enough. Toshiro's death was murder by another name. Yet Hiromi Kushiba walked free.
Nah, not
Even
really. You
got to
couldn't.
enroll in a teaching program as a student teacher. Someone like him? It's insane!
I'm still not
Their
trying to
old
hear it.
age before the law was ever written to be fair enough.
I'm still not trying to hear it, bro. It's over with.
For Toshiro's
It's
sake,
all right.
I can't turn a blind eye to a world where the Mikoshibas can live without consequence. Tell me, what alternative was there to getting blood on my hands? I didn't have any other choice.
Got him.
Kill him, man.
Yagami-san, did he just...
Got his
This is the
ass.
first time you've admitted to killing Mikoshiba.
You really did your research, unlike those useless cops. Kawana-san's plan was impressive, almost airtight.
One plan was
I
OD.
didn't expect it to be unraveled so quickly.
You dealing with the top dog in
I
your
just got
country.
lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Kawana could have used against her. If we hadn't found it, there's no way we would have gotten her to talk.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation to tell you.
Stupid.
Ehara-san,
Jerk.
you'll be sent to prison as a sex offender as it stands.
Of course, just as I planned. The charges will be confirmed, and I'll be convicted. As for the police and the prosecution, they wouldn't be able to admit they made a mistake. I could scream, "I killed Mikoshiba" at the top of my lungs. It wouldn't matter.
Are you saying you intend to admit to the murder after you're released?
Everyone's seen the video of me killing Mikoshiba by now. It's obviously authentic, but the prosecution and the police are saying it's fake. They need it to be fake. Even if I do confess, they'll sweep it under the rug.
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. But I take it how they react doesn't really matter to you. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you? The same system that determined Toshiro-kun's incident didn't happen.
In the end, he got what he wanted, though.
It seems you're starting to understand, Yagami-san.
He already achieved most of what he wanted to do, but I can't overlook what he's already done.
If the prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder, then they'd have to retract the battery verdict. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the court at the hands of a criminal. It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, no one would know what to make of the case. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
He got their ass.
And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing that.
Do you?
But in this case, the guys pretty much grabbed the tiger by the tail.
What tiger's tail?
Mine.
Someone's issuing orders to the thugs in Kamurocho from behind the scenes. He's the tiger in this case. And they've been closing in on your partner, Kawana. And Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? You know, don't you? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home. All because she got involved with Kawana.
Where she was killed. This is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean arcade.
Yeah, but we don't know why they're going after Kawana. Any ideas?
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me.
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate the lie, the greater the rift you create. And then, the unthinkable happens. Kawana killed others besides Mikoshiba. You said so yourself. That's what brought the angry tiger into play. And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that instead, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony. She lied in court to say Toshiro was never bullied.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba, who was a minor at the time, without evidence. What's more, she was haunted by her testimony, always second-guessing if she did the right thing. And now she's been killed. Somehow that's acceptable to you? I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa-sensei, just like you did for Toshiro-kun.
How?
By going public with everything you and Kawana did. The first step is to appeal the sexual battery and undo this whole lie.
You never groped Yui Mamiya. That's one crime you're innocent of, Ehara-san. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half a year in a cell?
Fine. Do what you want. Just know this.
Yes?
I have no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba in court. Is your appeal still worth a damn?
We won't know until we try. Let's go, Sari-san. We have client approval to proceed with the appeal. We better act fast.
Yes. Agreed.
Hooked it. We went in that motherfucker. Hooked his ass. I'm talking about salt. I'm talking about salt, pepper, goddamn seasoning oil, goddamn garlic powder, 350 on the oven. Stick that bitch in the oven, take his ass out, chop his ass up, and balls. We cooked this thing on me.
Yagami-san. Sawa-sensei's death isn't on me.
Yes, it is, bro.
Even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail, that doesn't mean I killed her.
You set her up.
By that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba didn't kill Toshiro-kun. You can't have it both ways.
My, this nigga, Yagami.
Listen to me.
Bitten.
Everything about you, about Kawana, about why Sawa-sensei had to die, we're gonna expose all of it. And left we can do for her.
Stop playing with Yagami. He top dog, bro. Like, come on, man. We just grilled that nigga.
I'm going to fill Genda-sensei in on what happened. Why don't you head over to the office?
Sure thing.
Man, bro, this gameplay right here, this video right here was top tier juiciness. That motherfucker was oozing all out the side. Anyways, listen, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end the gameplay right here. If y'all enjoyed this series, man, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. If you are new to the channel and you are enjoying what you are seeing, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Just here to have a good time, play some video games. That's it, man. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, man. Turn on post notification or miss no uploads. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Straight.